Good afternoon. Smile. First thing I would like to say is good afternoon to all the parents and the loved ones and the grandparents, former students, friends, family, everybody that's out there behind those in black today, because that is our student support system. And you're their cheerleaders, their partners, and we know the pride and happiness you feel today because we feel it too. So thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting them. I want to start out by extending sincere congratulations to all of you that are wearing the black today. And I know what it took for you all to get here, Cosmo and every other discipline alike. It was hard nights, long nights, a lot of work, jobs. We know what goes into it. You put forth a supreme effort, and this is your day, and you've earned it, so congratulations to all of you. Now I'm going to talk about Cosmo. Smile. They're not smiling. I want to tell you about the graduates coming out of the Cosmetology Academy today. I am the aesthetics instructor, and I happen to work with two groups of students that take a program. That would be the aesthetics program and the aesthetics and nail technology program. But I also do work with the student teachers who we have graduating today. These students I have to do my paper because I want to make sure I say exactly what I wanted to say. We have Joey, who is graduating from general. We have Michelle and Morgan, who are our student teachers. We have Haley and Alex and Diane and Brandy, who are aesthetics graduates. And then we have Allie, and we have Becca, Paula, Amanda, I'm joking, Caitlin, Tirza. I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up. And I'm not gonna forget you. I am absolutely not gonna forget you, Elisa. These students put forth a tremendous amount of effort to be here and wear these caps and gowns today. They did everything that we asked them. They did it with a smile. They did it with grace and dignity. They did it even when they kind of didn't want to do it. They became knowledgeable. They became confident. They blossomed. They're self-assured now. They had fun, and they made friends that I think are gonna last forever. They worked hard. They listened to us. They went above and beyond the call of duty. And as they walk up here today, I'm happy to tell you that they are already successful. A whole lot of them are already working in the industry, and if they aren't, they're just about to be because they've all had interviews. Their journey with us ends today, even though they're always going to be our Douglas family, as all of you are. A new journey is starting today, and I dearly hope that you're going to include us in that journey and remember us with the fondness we remember all of you. Thank you for choosing Douglas Education Center. And I'm talking to my students right now. Thank you for choosing me. It was an honor to teach you. You've been an excellent group, all of you. You made me happy, you made me proud, and you made me want to be a better teacher for you. Continue to believe in yourselves, everyone that's in the black today. Believe in yourself. Please continue to see yourselves as I see you. You know what I mean. And to every graduate that's here today, congratulations, best of luck, and it's time to go out there and set the world on fire. You can do it.
Woohoo! I know a lot of you are going through a lot of emotions today, anxious, happy, sad, nervous, numb. And that's okay because this is a pretty big deal. All right, you guys worked really hard for a long time to get to this point. And the one feeling you should all have is pride because you did it. All right, you got here. I know I'm proud of you. I know our school is proud of you and the teachers. But I think most importantly, your, as Bonnie said, your support system, family, friends, and loved ones. They're very proud of you. I'd like to give a round of applause to your support system. It's a roller coaster. And I also want you to give yourselves a hand for getting here, okay? You guys did great. Especially you. A little late, but you got here. In a few moments, you're going to be transitioning from students to professionals, and you're going to be competing with professionals, some of which have been in the industry for 10, 20, 30 years. Is this fair? Doesn't sound like it. Is this the way the world works? Absolutely. And from my point of view, I know it does work. You are the next generation of artists. The torch is being passed to you guys. Use it to light your way, and most importantly, to let the world know that you exist. About 4 months ago, I ran into a group of people, and I asked them to trust me, and they did. Thank you. Now I'm asking you to trust yourself. You can't do anything unless you believe in yourself. I believe in you, we believe in you. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to go after it. You're artists, you're professionals, and you're my friends, and I will miss you. Thank you.
Boy, am I glad this semester's over. You guys killed me. Well, it's that time. You know, it's that time when you have to go out into the real world and get a job. And you come to a school like this to get an education and develop the skills necessary to go out into the art world and get some sort of a cool job doing artistic things. And at this school, you're subjected to a lot of different avenues that you can partake in. But, you know, the education in the school is over, but the education does not end. You're going to continue this for the rest of your life. You're going to keep evolving as an artist. You're going to keep developing your skills. You're going to keep learning, keeping up with the latest technologies and materials, and becoming a better artist. You know, it takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. You know, you get the basic skills here, but it continues the rest of your life. You got to be a good student forever. Now, you're going to be going out into the real world, and getting a job is easy. It's keeping the job that's hard, because you're going to find out that it doesn't matter how talented you are, you also have to have good work ethic. And this is sometimes more important than being a good artist. You got to be on time. You know, you got to be dependable. That means you got to meet deadlines. You got to be able to work together as a team. That means you got to get along with people you sometimes don't like. And you can't get on Facebook and bitch about your life, you know, and cause drama. You know, you have to be able to get along with people, or else you get fired. You have to have a personal appearance, you know, especially in the movie industry. It's all about self-image. So you may be happy with yourself, but other people may not be. You know, usually 80% of your interview is over the moment you walk in that door. That person that's doing the hiring is going to get an impression of you, and if they don't like that impression, that interview is over. Also, another thing is smoking. You know, when I worked at Optic Nerve, my boss wouldn't hire smokers because he said they're always worrying about their next cigarette instead of working about the job at hand. So you got to keep that in mind too. You know, you don't get smoke breaks during this type of work. Also, you're going to need to follow directions. That means do what you're told. You know, don't voice your opinion, don't argue with people, just follow directions. And if you do all those things, you shouldn't have a problem. But if you don't, well, you'll learn for yourself. So just keep that stuff in mind. You know, it's very important to present a good image and to be a dependable worker when you're in this type of artistic career. I was just out in LA and observed what was going on out there, and it's a very conservative industry, so you just want to keep that in mind. Everybody's very, very professional. So you're now professionals. You're no longer students. So you want to keep that in mind. So with that, I want to thank you. I'd like to now introduce Tom Savini. He couldn't be here, but we do have him on video. Thank you.
Hello, all you lovely graduates, and hi, welcome to all you parents and siblings who have showed up. I'm sorry I can't be with you today. I am in New Mexico shooting the From Dusk Till Dawn television series. I want you to meet somebody. I want you to meet the K&B makeup artists on this show, Jared and Brian. Here they
Hi.
are, Jared and Brian.
Guys,
Now, the reason I wanted you to meet these guys is because they are graduates of your program, this makeup effects program. When did you guys graduate?
2006. 2009.
Okay, say hi to Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. Miss you.
All right, thanks,
Back
guys.
to work.
Yeah, the reason I look like this is because I was just electrocuted in a scene a few minutes ago. Hi. Okay, it's very busy here. Anyway, obviously, Jared and Brian they were bothering somebody with their portfolios. That's why they're here. That's why they're here in this makeup trailer working as the K&B makeup effects guys, okay? Nora Hewitt, you remember Nora Hewitt, who was a previous graduate. She won Face Off, okay? Nora was on Face Off the day after she graduated, so she was bugging somebody with her portfolio. So that's what I'm urging you to do. Go out and bother people with your portfolio, people that can help or hire you. And don't go anywhere without your portfolio, because you never know when you're going to meet that person who can help or hire you. You can put it on a flash drive. You can put it on your phone. You have your phone with you all the time. So go out, be in the right place at the right time, and be ready. And I wish you all the success in the world.
How do you follow that? I mean, anyhow, I really appreciated what you said because, first of all, we have the ladies in white as well, so we didn't ignore you. I think she was just nervous, and she forgot about the graduates in white. We'll give you your due. And I really appreciated what Jerry said because everybody thinks that he was just talking to, his students, but that actually applies to our students as well. Back there in that row are the four ladies in white. I'm going to talk to them a minute, but congratulations to you all. They are in the Allied Health program. They are graduating as medical assistants. They're seasoned students. Can I call you seasoned? Not fresh out of high school, and they took on a hybrid program, which is they did their theory online and they did their clinic on ground. They did their clinic on ground around their jobs, their family, and other obligations that they had. That's not as easy as it sounds. You can ask any of them. If I had a nickel for every time, I can't do this. I shouldn't even be here. I don't know how I'm doing this. And my favorite last words to them were, you can do this. And I think one of the words that I don't like to hear from people is trust me. And I must have said, she's nodding yes. I must have said, trust me, you can do this hundreds of times. So now I get the opportunity to say to you, I told you so. You're here. And I think Samantha has a bottle of wine. You're all seasoned students, so she's going to share that with you all upon graduation. As instructors, we're very proud of you, and congratulations.
The graduates of the energy trade programs. We would first like to congratulate all of you on your accomplishment. You should all be proud of yourselves today. You have achieved what many people would have liked to achieve, but might not have had the opportunity. You are all starting a new adventure in life. Remember, the road you start out on might have a different avenue that will lead you to success. Your time is limited, so follow your dreams and do not let things stand in your way. Most importantly, have the courage to also follow your heart and intuition. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you, Ron, and thank you, John.
Thank you, Tony. And I also want to add my welcome to everyone here today. I also, each time, each graduating class, I like to take a couple minutes and thank some of the people that do a lot of the work to put this together. And you can't thank everybody, but there's one group I was thinking I haven't spoke to during past graduations. That's some of the technical people that we've got. A couple of the film students here filming. For those of you that couldn't make it and are watching online, they make it possible. And also they're going to post then the graduation ceremony and pictures, and you'll be able to see that. Kevin Fear runs our marketing group, does a great job. John Seacrest, charge of the IT, he and Doug Dorenzi. Patrick Walsh and Rick Szymanski, our photographer, which all of our people, yeah, go ahead. But we really appreciate the work you guys do. Wasn't sure what I wanted to say today, but I found it in that 2 weeks ago, I sat where all you parents are sitting now. My daughter graduated from Penn State, and so I went through those emotions and those feelings of what you're feeling now. She got her degree in communications and journalism, and she's been writing for blogs and covering for some different companies as she went to school up there, but she also has wrote for the school newspaper. And they came to her and asked her to do a senior feature article for graduation. And they gave her a blank slate. And she had called me a couple weeks before and said, I have no idea what I want to write about. And I said, listen, hey, you're the writer, it's on you now. I said, but I will tell you this, write something that's important to you, and write something that you feel is going to be important to the person that reads it. And I'd like to share that article with you today because I think it applies to our graduates. I had it pulled up, of course, now screensaver knocked it down, so let me get it back up. What if? Up until the moment I started writing this column, I didn't like those words. When I started here at Penn State, I had a long list of what ifs. They were the typical worries of a college freshman, figuring out how college classes work compared to high school, awkwardly trying to make as many friends as possible, and struggling to not look like a lost freshman at all hours of the day. I was a lost freshman, a lost sophomore, a lost junior, and now more than ever, a very lost senior. But looking back, all those what ifs seemed to work out. During my freshman year, I had a hard time creating a life away from my family. To be clear, they were only outside of Pittsburgh, about a 2-hour drive away, and they came up to tailgate for nearly every football game. My dad would send me cards every once in a while that made me tear up at my desk in my dorm, and my mom was always just wondering when my next visit home would be. The summer after my freshman year, my dad gave a graduation speech at Douglas Education Center, and he ended his speech with "Never forget where you came from." Before the speech, he asked me to tune in online and listen. I think that line was why he asked me to listen. My family did not only watch me grow, but grew with me through my years at Penn State. They stepped back and let me find a new place to call home. They've been talking me through my what ifs since I set foot on campus. I've never forgotten where I came from, and as a graduate from Penn State, I will never forget the part of me that has come from Happy Valley. The big what if that first year was making friends. 4 years later, I can say that the friends that I've met that year and over the next 2 years are the reason I'm confident enough to be writing this column. They made all the long lines at Chipotle go a little bit faster. All the cold, long walks through campus and downtown seem a bit warmer. And all the days wasted watching movies, which I didn't know about, I just learned as I read this, thought she was studying all the time, or sitting outside on porches feel like they weren't wasted at all. Of all the things I've learned at Penn State, it's the friends I've made that have taught me the most. They make my what ifs seem not so big and not so scary becoming a constant in my life and helping me embrace the uncertainty. My Penn State family is moving on to the next set of life's what ifs. There's a Marine in California, an Army man to be in Georgia, a healthcare analyst and her cat in Boston, a guitar-playing chef in New Orleans, an artist turned advertiser in Buffalo, and a busy little lighting designer taking on New York. And there's many, many more still here in the Happy Valley bubble figuring out what's next. I don't know what comes next, and when I do, I won't know what comes after that. My life will always have what ifs. But then again, isn't that the point? And as I read that, and of course I'm reading from a father's view, so I think it was awesome and perfect and everything was great. But I also thought, you know what, I think she gets it. And so I read it that evening after it was published, and it was published online at all, so I didn't get to call her until very late at night. She was so excited when she talked to me. She had over 200 calls and texts from people that had read that. And some were at Penn State, some were online, wherever, but most of them were people that were just graduating or facing another set of circumstances in their life. And they said, I feel that way. That's exactly how I feel. And I feel so much better after reading what you wrote. I'm not by myself. I hadn't talked to anybody about it, but now it's out there. Well, that's the beauty of education and becoming a professional. You know, her job now is to educate, inform, or entertain, however she chooses to do it. I can't do that. Each of you has chose a field. We have medical assistants that can help heal or comfort people. We have cosmetology people that, I mean, what if I tried to do something? I couldn't. But, and my favorite story as I was thinking about this is, all of us has probably seen, have you ever seen the 6 or 7 year old little boy who convinced his mom or dad that he was getting a mohawk, he was getting blonde hair dyed or a ponytail, and he goes in and you guys take that and make that happen. And when he walks out of that place, he's got his chest out and he's strutting. He can't wait to get to school the next day. He can't wait to go show his buddies. You guys can make that happen. You can take those what ifs away. I used to, my grandmother, before she died, was in a nursing home, and she lived to be 94. God bless her. I hope we all live to be 94. And I used to go see her on Sundays and bring her over to the house for dinner, or we'd go wherever. But Sunday morning, volunteers would come over and do all the seniors' hair and makeup, and then they'd have church service there. And you'd walk in, and you would have thought she was 21 years old. She was beaming. She thought she was 21, and she was beautiful. And you guys can do that. What if we all could do it? We can't. There's very few that can do those type of things. We have artists going out in various fields, and you guys have tremendous opportunities ahead of you. Jerry spoke of it. You can create and entertain the way very, very few people can. It's a gift. Your education here is part of that. You needed to go through that process to have that. Have confidence that these what ifs that are sitting on your table today, you can get by them because you've got what you need in your backpack and your portfolio to get through it. You're very special at what you can do. Be confident in that. As soon as you get past that one, guess what? There's another what if waiting for you on the next one, the next month, or the next job, or the next phase of your life. But that's okay. You're ready for that too. You just keep busting through them.
M. Kelly. Amanda M. McFadden. Elisa Simonik. Joktan Falk. Lynn Alexander. Danielle Berdeja. Luis Echevarria III. Brandon Eckleberry. Erica M. Galoza. And Ty Paul. And the Douglas Awards go to Diane R. Rapowski. Nathan Blaine. Allison May. Christina Cierso. Luis Echevarria III. Erica M. Galoza. And Aaron A. Thompson.
This candle has lit many a graduates before these ones
medicine.
and lit their path into medicine. Okay, repeat after me. I state your name. Believe in the principles of the profession of medical assisting. I endeavor to be more effective. I aspire to render greater service. I protect the confidence entrusted to me. I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people. I am loyal to my employer. I am true to the ethics of my profession. I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith. Congratulations.
Please bow your heads. Dear Father, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon all those who graduate today. We give you the glory for their success and ask that you continue to allow them to prosper as the next chapter of life begins. Grant both success in their professional life and family life. Allow there to be a balance between building their careers and having a meaningful personal life. Help them to stay true to their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with faith, hope, and love. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Loretta. I invite all of the graduates to please come to the stage for a group photo. It will be taken by portfolio coordinator, Mr. Rick Szymanski. Now, we are please going to ask that everyone else please stand back for now and let Mr. Szymanski do his job here for a few minutes. Friends, parents, significant others, please again stand back until he is done taking some pictures here of our graduates. After that, you are most welcome to come up and take as many pictures and video as you would like. That concludes our ceremony for the day. Thank you all for coming. We wish you safe travels and a pleasant day. Thank you.